Namaste and welcome to this practice where we'll begin standing in Tadasana. So just be mindful of the feet parallel and about hip distance apart. You can take the knees off lock, and as you inhale, circle the arms all the way up to lightly touch overhead, and exhale the palms down through center. Inhale, lifting. You might lift the chin as you gaze upward, and exhale, coming all the way through the midline. And just notice where the weight is distributed through the feet. Ground down through the heels, the balls of the feet, the inner and outer edges evenly, and feel yourself pressing down into all 10 toes. Take one more, arm circling up and overhead and bringing the hands down through to the center of the chest, where you can interlace the fingers here and inhale, lift the hands to the chin, bend the knees as you exhale and press the palms forward, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, keeping the fingers interlaced, reaching on up. And as you exhale, release the arms behind you, and you can interlace at the back of the body here. Take a breath in, draw the shoulders back, bend the knees, reach the hands towards the earth, and then exhale the hands back to the center of the chest. From the front of your mat, as you breathe in, circle the arms all the way up and overhead, knees off lock, exhale, fold, chest to thighs. Take a breath in here, lift halfway. Exhale the right leg back, and you can bring that down to a low lunge, so have the left knee over the ankle. You may like to turn the right shin on a slight angle to help with support here. Press into the front foot, feel the hips lift as the arms circle overhead, and exhale down through center. Interlace the fingers, inhale. Pressing forward, lengthen the torso, exhale. Inhale and take the gaze up towards the ceiling, following the hands, and then releasing behind the body. You can interlace at the back here. Take a breath in, open the chest, and either staying in this leg position or starting to straighten that left leg. And you might even like to add a fold here as you exhale. Reaching the hands away from the spine. Steering the left hip back. Inhale to separate the hands, lifting all the way up, and on the exhale you can bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Take a breath in and step forward, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Reverse swan dive, bend the knees, inhale, reaching up and over, palms connect, and exhaling down through center. Interlace the fingers, inhale, lift, lengthen to the crown, bend the knees, exhale, pressing forward. Inhale and reach up through the little pinky finger side of the hands. Take a side bend here to the right as you breathe out. Feel the shins hugging in towards each other, stabilizing the legs. Inhale through center, and on your exhale, bend to the other side. Feel the center of the chest rotating up towards the ceiling. Inhale back through center. On your exhale, folding forward, knees off lock, chest to thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Left leg steps back, low lunge, right knee over right ankle. And perhaps turn the left shin on a slight angle as you breathe in, lift the arms, lift the hips. Exhale the hands down through center. Inhale, lift the hands to the chin, lift the elbows. Exhale, pressing forward. Follow the hands with your gaze as you inhale, lift up and releasing the arms behind you. Inhale, draw the hands back, perhaps straighten the front leg. Keep pressing into the front big toe, exhale, fold. Lengthening forward through the crown of the head. Steering the right hip back. Inhale and reach the arms all the way up. Framing the front foot on your exhale. Stepping the back foot forward as you breathe in, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, circling the arms all the way up and exhaling slowly down through center. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. Bending the knees. Exhale, round through the spine. Maybe you can sink the hips down a little deeper. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Go on and lift the heels off the mat. Hug the inner thighs, the shins in towards each other. Perhaps take the gaze upward. Release the heels down. Drop the chest towards the thighs as you fold. Take a breath in, lift halfway. Right leg steps back. You could go low again if you wanted to, otherwise find a higher version with the back knee starting with a little bend. Either keep the hands to the hips or take the arms up alongside the ears. And feel as you exhale, there's a willingness to sink the hips down slightly, a gentle pulsation. But as you come up on the inhale, just notice that that thigh continues to be fairly parallel to the earth, so that if you were to have a glass of water on there, it wouldn't spill. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back either into your plank or half plank with the knees down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, release. Finding cobra, hands a little wider than the shoulders. Inhale, lifting up through the back of the neck. Let the elbows flare out to the sides. Releasing down on the exhale. Firm through the belly. Inhale through hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a little bit of movement here in your dog pose, lifting the heels one at a time. Let the head be heavy. Steady with the breath. Moving into three-legged dog. As you inhale, glide the right leg to the air. Exhale, stepping the foot forward in between the hands. High lunge, Anjaneyasana. Let the gaze be slightly higher than eye level. Let the breath move you in this gentle pulsation. Just enough. Subtle movement to remind you of where the energy is flowing throughout the body, where you'd like to encourage that energy to flow. Bring the hands down to frame the front foot. On your inhale, step forward, look forward. Exhale, fold. Breathe in and lift the chest halfway and perhaps extend the wings out to the side. And feel from the wrists this gentle movement, imagining the hands are like autumn leaves just hanging on to the branches in the breeze. Folding and feeling the back body open. Inhale and reverse swan dive, coming all the way up. Hands come down through center as you exhale. And let's continue this flow. Inhale to lift. Perhaps take a little baby back bend here. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Stepping the left leg back, find warrior two. Front heel lines up with the back instep, and you can turn that left heel out a little more than a little toe. And just notice that left hip drops, torso opens to the long side of the mat, and extending the arms out. Feeling the breath radiating out from your center through the long limbs. Finding a buoyancy under the arms. Turning that right palm up as you inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, come down onto the right thigh. Left arm extends. Reach from the left little toe to the fingertips. Take the top arm down past the ear as you inhale. Straighten both legs, lightly clap overhead. Exhale, Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Relaxing through the jaw. Enjoying each and every breath here. There's no hurry. Let the top arm come down past the ear, framing the front foot. Stepping back into your plank or half plank. Exhale, release to the earth. You might bring the knees down first. Finding Sphinx Cobra or inhale into Locust, Shalabhasana. Riding the belly breath. Little bend through the elbows and the knees, lining up through the back body. Releasing all the way down as you firm the belly and transition through hands and knees. Firm belly supports the lower back as you move into downward facing dog. Finding stillness. Lifting tall to the sit bones. Noticing that balance between effort and ease. As you inhale, glide the left leg to the air. You're stepping forward and finding your warrior two. I'll just turn so I'm facing you. Settling the front knee over the ankle and opening the torso to the long side. Breathing into every corner, every curve of your body. And turning the left palm up, inhale, reversing your warrior. Exhale, coming down to rest ever so lightly on that left thigh. You might notice you could even lift the elbow off the thigh. Top arm comes down past the face. Take a breath in, lift tall, hands lightly touch, and exhaling, feeling both sides of the body long as you continue to open the center of the chest around to the long side of the mat. So sometimes if you reach all the way to the earth, there can be this closure of the chest, this compression. So you're best to start higher and find that length before perhaps lowering down, but it's not necessary. Open body, open breath, feel the fullness. Enjoy moving in your skin as the top arm comes down past the face. Stepping the back foot forward as you inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Let the knees be off lock, and stillness might be what you crave here, or moving a little from side to side. Relax the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. And keeping the head low, you can heel toe the feet out here so that you can lower down into your squat, and just continue to let the head be heavy, draw up through the pelvic floor. And then lowering yourself back down onto the earth and finding yourself in diamond pose, soles of the feet connected, and allow yourself to simply melt down into this space between the legs. You might turn the palms up here. Scan your attention through the entire length of your spine, and notice how as you release the buttocks, you get a sense that the hips feel quite heavy now. And there's a very gentle passive stretch through the lower back. And as you breathe in, you can slowly peel your way up and then come into a cross-legged position or recline back into Shavasana. As you recline back into Shavasana, and let the feet just fall out to the sides and the palms unfold to face upward. Let your whole body's position be a gesture of receiving. Receiving the benefits of moving mindfully within your body. And most humans I know are very good at giving, so perhaps take a moment to notice what else it is that you'd like to receive more of in this day, in this life. As your body rests in stillness, whether reclined or seated, you can no doubt sense your whole body receiving each and every life-giving breath. Body like a sponge now that's been thrown into a pool, soaking it all up and heavy, full with goodness, prana, new energy. Of course, we are well aware that when we are full, we have so much more to give. Limitless supplies. Please feel free to stay here a little longer and soak it all up.